Welcome everybody. How are you guys doing today? Damian, say, forgot to ask you, what's your opinion on my puppy was? About the puppy that you bought in Novorossiysk? The Alabai? Are you asking about that puppy? If I'm not wrong. Because many people send me picture of the dogs and puppy. Are you talking about that? Okay. Puppy looks cute, my friend. I like it. Very cute female puppy. It will be, the time will show how she gonna become. Depend what you want. If you want for just for pleasure, I am pretty sure that she gonna be amazing one. If you want for that. So don't regret about your decision. Don't regret about that decision. Are they aboriginal? No. No. She's not aboriginal. But doesn't matter, nothing. I'm absolutely not the partisan of being just aboriginal. No, if the puppy performs good, if the puppy satisfy you for the purpose that you bought, it's fine. It is fine. No problem about that. So I like it her. She's very cute. How much she is? 3 months old? Yes, she gonna become your best friends. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. She gonna give you the unconditional love. You have to understand this. Dog give unconditional love. You treat it well her and she gonna become very good one. You are in the United Kingdom, if I'm not wrong. Just to clarify the conversation that we did together in Instagram, are you in the United Kingdom? I think yes, you are in the United Kingdom. And you are waiting the puppy to bring by the transporter, right? I'm unsure about your accent, where you are from. Well, the accent is East European accent, and I'm from Albania. In Scotland. Okay, it's UK basically. Yeah, I positive sure that she's gonna be. She leaves Moscow on 4th March. Okay. So what is the trip? She leave the Moscow. She gonna go from the Belarus territory or different territory? Oh, hello, Bella. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So the topic of today, yes, from the Belarus. Yeah, I'm just having the map in the brain. That's what I'm talking about. So if she left the Moscow, she cannot go from the Ukraine. So she gonna go from to avoid Ukraine. She gonna travel to the Belarus. That's cool. Maybe in 2 3 days you're gonna have a puppy or 4 maximum. You're gonna have the puppy in your home. Jean Word say that's cool. I have worked with Albanian people. I don't mind where you are from. I'm just curious. Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm saying. I give the answer where I'm from. My nationality. Hello, Drajan. How are you doing today? How is everybody doing? Uh, Today I want to talk a little bit about the livestock guardian dog breeding control in nature. I think it's the best way of breeding and to select the best quality puppy. Drajan, can you block this woman? Let me hide this comment. It doesn't make sense what she's talking about. If you were from Russia, I still wouldn't mind. Love all people. What's wrong with Russian people, my friend? Why you have to say that I mind or you don't mind? There's nothing wrong. Do not judge the political part with people. Do not do it like this. Don't say if I was from Russia or if I was from that. So what's the problem with that? My family live in Russia, for example. So I don't judge nobody where you are from. Honestly, it doesn't make sense where people don't judge people because of the politic side, what's happening in the world. People has nothing to do with the decision of the government. Sorry about that, guys. I should. Okay. Elisa, hey there again. How you doing, bro? You in Russia? No, I'm not in Russia right now. GS Lake. I'm not in Russia right now. For the moment, not for so long time. I'm in Massachusetts. After that, when I'm gonna change the location, I'm gonna update you guys where I'm from. I like Russian people. I'm an English student and I'm just curious about accent. I'm sorry that you get the wrong idea. No, but if you say that even if you are from Russia, what doesn't mean that? It's the way that how you present that doesn't make so sense, my friend. Russia are not the boogeyman. So you have to understand. You have to understand this. Do not believe all the news that you see in the TV. Oh, there are a lot of fabricated one. Be a little bit more open mind. People has nothing to do with the politic decision of their government. And you know this. Yes. Yes. And you just it's the respect is reciprocity, my friend. If you feel respect from some people, you're gonna give respect. If you don't feel respect, doesn't matter where they are from. You will not give the respect. For me, doesn't matter where you are from. You can be from Albania, but if you disrespect me, I don't care. Because you are my patriot. So doesn't matter if you disrespect me. Yeah, we have an Albanian, for example, here, and she's laughing. I think she has the same opinion with me. If she feels disrespect from other Albanians, she will not respect them. It's like that. Anyway, this is just to say that do not judge people because of the nationality. Not at all. Judge people as individual. It's very important. If the individual show respect to you, you're gonna show respect. If they disrespect, definitely you're gonna disrespect. You are a bit defensive. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not defending nobody. I'm telling you because the way how you pronounce that, the way how you present that, even if you are from this, I will respect you. What doesn't mean that? That's why it sounds weird how you present that. Anyway, let's change the topic. So today I'm gonna talk about the livestock guardian dog breeding in nature. Breeding control is very important one. It's not just breeding in nature because we have some pros and cons breeding the dog in nature. And let's discuss about the disadvantage part. Usually the livestock guardian dogs, especially the extensive one, they tend to breed without any human interaction most of the time. The shepherd doesn't do any breeding control of them. And some disadvantage we're gonna discuss now. One of the disadvantage is the female dog. They come in the first hit. They have the tendency to mix with a male dog. And usually when they are young, we have to understand it's not the full maturity of the dog. Doesn't matter that if they come in the first estrus in the 6-month-old or 8-month-old, they are still puppy. So this has the negative effect in maturity of the body, and especially by stopping the growth of the dog. So when we have to deal with a female puppy in a 6-month-old, she will not produce big puppy. For example, she's gonna produce like a kitty. It's this one side effect, and because of the hormone disbalance in the young age, they have the tendency that the growth plateau in the bones start to ossificate, to calcificate, and it start to stop growing the female. Yes, I'm a veterinarian. So I'm going to respond you. Just give me a little bit time to disclose the topic about the breeding control, and if you have any question, you feel free and write your concern or any question about the animals. Another one, the disadvantage is, especially in the heat season or in the reproductive season, livestock guardian dog has the tendency to cut on guard, so low down their guard and mix with the wolf. I'm gonna post a video. It's a recently video. The footage come from Anatolia, and we see a guardian dog or a livestock guardian dog or a villager dog mixed with a wolf. So it happened not so often, but it happened. Dog in that moment, because they are leading of the instinct and the heat season, the hormonal are very predominant in their dog behavior, and they low down the guard in that moment, and they have the tendency to mix with wolf. We don't have no good exemplar by mixing with them. We don't see a good performance or about the offspring that come from the mix. Most of the time they are very unpredictable. Yeah, they are very unpredictable. They have the tendency to attack the livestock, so they act sneaky with the livestock animals. Another disadvantage is in male. The male, for example, if they are in the livestock, and when we have the female in estrus in the heat season, they have the tendency to fight for this dominance. Who gonna mix? Who gonna met with the female? And that's a problem. Sometimes shepherd tied the young male, or sometimes they castrate the male, which they don't have so much quality as a stud male for the offspring. They have the tendency to neuter or castration. It's the same word for the people who don't know, to avoid or to low down the conflict, to minimize the conflict, because the livestock guardian dog fight for food, fight for the supremacy in the pack, for the hierarchy in the pack. So they fight. They are animals, so you have to understand this. There is no kind of election who gonna be the top dog in the livestock guardian dog pack. There is no election. There is fight for that place. So you have to understand this. And it's better for the young male not to mix with a female if they are under 1 years old or 1.5 years old. You should let a little bit them to mature, to not to have this kind of hormones disbalance in the time of the heat season to mix with them. Sometimes if they start to mix with a female in the young age, they are predisposed to show a little bit aggression toward human. They are like a junior one. So 1.5 to 2 years old for the male, they can bring a good quality puppy. Under this age, they have the tendency not to bring very good quality puppy. The genes of them, they are not so predominant yet. So we need the maturity, the sexual maturity, but in the same time, the physical maturity is very important too. Overall, those are the disadvantage. The good quality of breeding, controlled breeding in nature, is because we can see the performance of the dog. We really can see the performance of the dog, and we really can select parents well. We can select the puppy in nature well. Because if we breed them in artificial kennel or in artificial nursery, we are not sure how they perform. So by selection them in nature, we have a better point of view and we have a clear picture about the lineage of those dogs. One disadvantage that I'm gonna mention is when we have the incest or inbreeding. Sometime brother with sister mixed together, or father with daughter mixed together, or son with mom mixed together. So it's not good to have the incest. It is very important. That's why we need the breeding control to allow the parents that we suppose or we know that are good for the offspring. The other dog in that moment should be tied, should not allow, especially the young male, or should select and to move out the young female in that moment, should not allow them to mix in the young age. That's why we need this breeding control. To increase the level and the quality of the puppy, it's very important. And to minimize the side effect of the natural breeding without any control. It's very important because we have some downside about that. Some shepherd, they have very good knowledge about, and they do. They change the blood by minimize or removing the incest or inbreeding part in dogs, or they tie the female when the female is in the estrus to avoid this kind of incest. So, hope I don't forget any details about breeding in nature. But if you have any question about that, you just make it so to make the conversation more interesting. Keep calm and send herds and support the channel. Well, the people, I'm not forcing nobody to send herds or something like that, but if you want to get knowledge, at least support me by this. Or if you are new, you can like, subscribe, because I'm doing free and you are not losing nothing. I'm not charging money like a TikTok live, for example, that charge money. I'm not asking nobody to donate or for money. I'm doing for my pleasure to educate people. And you guys doesn't lose nothing by typing the screen and send some heart. I'm from Detroit, so I have center way to talk, and people are always asking where I'm from, but I don't take offense it too. Well, that's good. Center way. I understand what you are talking about. If you read your sentences above, you're gonna understand what you said. You have to be nice with people, because who knows, you go for vacation in Russia, and if you talk, for example, like this, they don't care where you are from. You are for Detroit or for something like that, my friend, it's different. So you have to show mutual respect everywhere you are. Sahit Yanikan. Are you a Turkish one? What would you say is the best age for the breeding my puppy? No, not 3 years old. After 1 years old, 1.5, it's the best. In the 3 years old, the female has the tendency to produce the best quality puppy. It's the maturity, the dominance of the DNA of the genetic on her. Oh, you are from Turkey. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Liano, can you tell me what dogs was it against wolf? I could not make it out. It looks like dog from the south part of the Caucasus area. maybe from Azerbaijan, Armenia, or even Georgia. By judging the phenotypes of those livestock guardian dog, looks like that, or dog from the North Caucasian area. Yeah, possible could be a good bazaar, but even I will not Kurdish. They were Kurdish. He said they are Kurdish one. Say they are Kurdish because I don't know the origin. But if you can find those dogs in the territory of Kurdistan, Iran, so you can find the same aboriginal, because you have to understand, Iran, for example, is in border with Azerbaijan. So I will not be surprised about that. And the wolf was very huge one. I'm not pretty sure was a female or a male. I didn't have the clear view. I tried to slow down the video in that moment. I slowed down with a slow motion. I was checking, but didn't give me the clear view. No, they are aboriginal. They are not just Kurdish or something like that. They are dogs in. They are Landrace mountain shepherd dog. For thousands of years, the female decided who breed her with a livestock guardian dog. Sometimes it was the wolf from 40 miles away, not the dog pack leader. Yes, but we don't need that, my friend. We don't need that. You understand that the females select. I've saw those kind of female behavior under the heat moment. I have seen that they come and select the dog. They come and select which one she prefer to breeding. I've saw because female when I had the male in Albania, they come and select him. They come approach it him. Even they were scared about him. In the normal moment, not in the heat season, they were scared. When they was in the heat, they come and select him. Why the channel owner wrote Kangal, I don't get it. Well, they are not Kangal at all. Why people post like this? But maybe because to increase the viewers. Is they are not Kangal dog. Not at all. Kangal is a standard breed. They are not Kangal at all. They are typically Landrace dog. You're gonna find those dogs in a widespread territory. Yeah, I understand this. I understand that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. In my eyes, looks like Caucasian dogs. In my eyes, and if you find them in the Iran, for example, if you find them in Iran, I'm not surprised because it's in border with Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan, those kind of phenotypes are very often, because of the close border. We are not talking about Caucasian of Charka, my friend. We are not talking about the long hair dog. We are talking about the aboriginal one. My Turkish friend, I'm talking about the aboriginal one, the landrace dog. Turkish chapar dog. That was not chapar dog. The male that was fighting with a wolf. Was not a bridal one, because chapar you call the bridal collar, like a tiger. Was not even chapar dog. And Georgia lives in Iran a lot. Yes, I'm talking about you look, we have the exchange of the dog in those territory. We have the exchange of the dog. But even if we study the Landrace dog of Iran, the real one, without mixing with Pejdar, without mixing with those huge Mastiff dogs, if you see the Aboriginal, you're gonna see that they show very similarity with dog in Azerbaijan, with the dog in Armenia. But I'm just wanted to say to him that was not a Chapar dog, was not that kind of phenotype. But Anadolu dog, they have Aboriginal in Anatolia too. Aboriginal that you can find in Azerbaijan. You can find those kind of phenotypes in dogs. But the most recently, those dogs are appearing in a Caucasian territory. They are more predominant as a phenotype. More predominant. But yes, in Anatolia, I saw a lot of Aboriginal one. A lot different phenotypes. Very beautiful dogs. All are similar, you're right. At least they have some common feature. Yeah, very common feature, very common anatomical structure. Very common anatomical structure. You're gonna find, for example, the phenotypes of the Kangal in Georgia too. The phenotype of the Kangal. It's the phenotype of Aboriginal. I'm not talking 100% that perfect anatomy of the Kangal. I'm not talking about that perfect anatomy of the panther. It's because Kangal has beautiful anatomical structure that float perfectly during the chasing of the predator. It's a very fast dog with a beautiful anatomy, with those head as a wolf. Brother, if just a letter T. Brother, if I get a dog that has been used as a protective guardian dog only, can it still be having livestock guardian dog in its nature, or the prey drive will be too much? Well, I will not suggest that. I don't think so, because we have a lot of fail it with the German Shepherd, which are, or with Belgian Malinois, or Doberman. You cannot use them. Also with Dogo or with other breeds. No, if they are not select for the livestock, if they don't have those lineage using in livestock, because of this prey drive, they have the tendency to attack other animals and to attack sheep and to attack goats. So, can be one exemplar that can work? Yes. But we will not go with lucky, to have lucky. If suppose let's this to be a lucky one. No. Especially for protection as a guardian. No. No. They have the tendency to be aggressive toward other animals. So it's not the smartest choice. Basic of the experience. Basic of what we have saw. What we have tested. No. I've saw the recent video, for example, 2 German Shepherd dog. Was junior, was not even adult. They was attacking the sheep. 2 German Shepherd dog. Sorry, I'm not certain on lineage, but in the Central Asian Shepherd, but it has been used with her sister like a yard dog. You are talking about the modern Central Asian Shepherd dog? Those huge big dogs? Just let us say thank you for the reply, brother. Much appreciated. Well, you're welcome. I'm a humble person, so why not to, when I say welcome to the live stream, you're gonna ask the question for free, just to be respectful to other people, and why not to respond to your question? It's nothing. It's my pleasure. If you want a real livestock if you want real livestock guardian dog, I will suggest to get a puppy or a dog that come from the livestock, that are bred in the lineage as a livestock guardian dog. Don't take somebody for a dog show or for a guardian. I will not suggest that, because you're gonna get disappointed. I'm not sure, looks not flabby as a modern. Well, I do not know. I do not know if I cannot give you insurance that this dog will be good for livestock. I'm not, especially if they come from the fighting lineage. Well, we have a problems. They have a tendency to attack the livestock animals. They have this tendency. Emiliano, if you don't mind, I will send you a link of footage how Kangal protect her puppy from the sheep. I've saw that video. I've saw thousands of those videos, how they protect from sheep. I've saw those. I've saw they are doing it's the instinct of the mother. They are doing the right stuff. Damian, thank you for the gift, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the supporting. Thank you, brother. No, thank you. You are welcome every time. It's very, very important in selection a dog for a purpose. If you have a livestock, you have to focus to select a good livestock guardian dog line. If you don't have a livestock, if you have a yard, no need to focus in those high guardian skill for the livestock. You just need a good guardian dogs to be loyal and to give you that unconditional love, to release the stress. That's the important one. If you don't have if you have a normal mansion or villa or whatever, you don't need a livestock guardian dog to be just perfect for livestock. No, you can buy guardian dogs which they don't have those lineage for the livestock, and they're gonna be great one. Just with huge dogs and with powerful dog, be a little bit careful when you go out. It's very important. When you go out, be a little bit careful. They are powerful dog, they are heavy dog. So you're gonna understand the power of them when they grow up. You're gonna understand how when they pull very powerful. And you're gonna adapt. You're gonna adapt with them. It's not so hard to adapt, but it's better to be cautious in the same time. It's very important being cautious. It is very important. I've seen some video, but the Kangal didn't bite the sheep, only push by the chest. Well, they are not biting. Usually, even if they bite, they don't put like a real bite on them. They just, most of the time, you say Gurek dog. Well, they can be Gurek, they can be Anatolian Shepherd. They was not just a standard dog. There are different phenotypes in Anatolia, and I understand what you are talking about. And they comment in the Facebook group because they took those dog and they post as a Gamper, and I say, why you post a dog when you don't know the origin? Don't post it as a Gamper one, because it's not a Gamper. And when the Armenians start to speak Turkish, because the guy, the owner of the dog, was talking in Turkish, they say, how you can say, when the Armenians started to talk Turkish, they say like that. That's why it's better to get the right information. I'm not saying don't post, but get the right information about the origin of the video. It's very important. One, to not to mislead the people. I'm not saying that Armenian dogs doesn't react like this. They react like that, no doubt. It's a mother instinct. They react like that. Akbash react like that. Aboriginal dog react like that. They protect their puppy if the sheep or goats attack them. It's not something surprise. No, they're gonna protect. They're gonna protect their puppy. They protect against the male. When other male. So most of the time the female or the dog give a warning to the livestock animal. It is a local name of Kurdish owner or channel. I think the owner of the video has a YouTube channel too. I think the owner of the video had the YouTube channel too. Has the Facebook, has Instagram. But when you take a video of him, post at least, give the credit to the owner. Post at least the owner, where he's from, for example. And don't say that it's an Armenian dog. That's not an Armenian. So show a little bit like respect. Okay, the video was beautiful. The reaction of dog was good. Was not something wow special. The dog react like that. They're gonna protect their puppy. He's 18 kilometers away from the Great Ararat. Yeah, but it's Anatolia. Today it's Anatolia, my friend. The Ararat Mountain is in Anatolia. Or what Turkish say, Anadolu. Are you talking about the video? About those dogs? Well, look, when you have to deal with an aboriginal one, aboriginal confuse you a lot. You don't know they are from Azerbaijan, from Georgia, from this, from that. You don't, because they has the tendency to present those polymorphism in their phenotype almost everywhere in those territory. I'm talking about the LGD who protect the puppy. Original Malakli. Original. I think, hold on. Show this because this comment has no problem. Just yeah, Malakli are huge, very huge dog. Well, for extensive livestock, I will never prefer those huge monster dog. They're too heavy, too heavy, require a lot of food. As a guardian dog, if you have to guard an object, well, they gonna be good, fearless dog, huge size. People gonna feel that powerful. Ah, if you write in Turkish, I will not understand all of them, my friend. I don't speak Turkish. Without due respect, but I don't. I can understand some words between. You have to understand them. Where do you know it from? What do you mean, where do I know it from? As far as I can understand it. So for those a little bit sensitive video, which I translate what he say in Turkish. Ararat Mountain. Yes, I know where is Ararat Mountain. Yes, I know. Even the Ark of Noah they discovered in Ararat Mountain. My friend, which is in Kislovodsk, speak Turkish because they are from Karachay and Cherkess. They speak because they are Turkish line, and their language, native language, is related to the Turkish family language. If you go in the past and if you study the Khazarian kingdom, they were Turkish. Well, I understand a little bit Turkish language too, but not so, just a little bit. But related, but much different words. Yes, but it's in a Turkish family. Haymana, Karadin. No, I think the comment is show up. Because it's show up the comment. Comment is clear now because it's x66 Malakle, which is I think he gonna say XXL, so it means large. Malakli, large dog. For the size. There is a black shepherd line, if I'm not wrong. Shahin, just correct me. Haimana, it's like a similar anatomy to the Kangal. It's very similar anatomical structure to Kangal, but they are characterized by the black color. It's like a line, like family line mostly, not standard breed for sure. It's line. Like for example, Karaman, select from the Black Sea, Highlander Shepherd. Karaman dog. Karaman and Korb. Karaman it's in North Macedonia. Korb it's in Romania. But what they are just black in the color. Highlander. Highlander it means it's operate and perform in the highland, in Alp. And they present a long double coat, harsh hair. We have some Karadenis, for example, they have a black collar. Black collar, Karadenis. And this Highlander, in Armenia and Georgia, Azerbaijan too. So it is the black Kangal or mix? No, it's not the black Kangal or mix. It has a similar anatomical structure. It's not a black Kangal. If and I will not make that statement, it's a black Kangal or not, without having the DNA test. It's very important. It's very important to have the DNA test, if they are related in the DNA or not. I'm professional, I cannot make that statement. You have to understand me. He say that Turkish is the heart of the world. Well, Anatolia, yes, it's true. It's true. He has the right for that. Anatolia is. If you see the map. A lot of stuff happen in that territory, especially between the river Tiger and Euphrates. The domestication of animal in this territory, not just Anatolia. But let's make a little bit to go abroad. Anatolia. You have Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe nowadays it's considered the oldest archaeology discovery of the civilization. Göbekli Tepe. Mesopotamia. It is, yes, Mesopotamia, because Mesopotamia was related to those two, together with Lepensky Vir. Well, Göbekli Tepe, it's much older. Göbekli Tepe. Lepensky Vir is very old too. Very old. It's in the south part of the Danube river, if I'm not wrong, about Lepensky Vir culture. So what company does reliable of genetic tests? Well, are the university that doing those genetic tests? It's not just the company, like is in America, my friend. Like Embark, like Wisdom, or like this. No, it's not like that. It's the university they do the genetic test. It's not just the company. They have the technique that they study the DNA and the related one. There are different type of tests that they're doing. So you have to understand. It's not just one company that can make the DNA test. Those kits that we are talking about, those kits that are already made kits. Because what you are doing is you take a sample from saliva and you send in the lab, and the lab study about those. They come in the conclusion about this and that and this and that. What they are doing, for example, they did it, they tested Central Asian Shepherd dog in university in Turkey. I'm not sure it was in the place of the university that did this study. They test the Kangal exemplar, and they show the close related with the Central Asian Shepherd dog. If you track back the Kangal, genetic is coming from Central Asian, so it's a Turkish one dog. It's pure Turkish. It's a nomadic dog. What do you think about the Carpathian Shepherd, Emiliano? The Carpathian Shepherd. Well, it's the Highlander dog. If we're talking about the real dogs in Carpathian, Why in Carpathian is this phenotypes? The long hair one. It's like in the Shar Mountain. It's like in the highland in Kafkas. So it's the Landrace, which is a similarity with Sharplaninak, almost the same origin of them. We call the Black Sea because we have Karadenis, we have the Caucasian long hair type, aboriginal one. In different places, in different countries, they call with a local name. But they come from the same genetic pool. In Turkey, they're gonna call Karadenis. In Georgia, they're gonna call Nagazi, Highlander type. In Armenia, they're gonna call Gamper. So they put in those local name dog which express a lot of polymorphism. You understand what I mean? They put it that. In the North Caucasian area, they're gonna call Kafkaski Volkodav, those dogs. Because not only the south part. Yes, looking like a Caucasian or something. Yeah. If you go back in and study the books, if you study the old book about how the dog were in the Balkan, in not just in medieval time, but even in Victorian area, you're gonna see those dogs. You're gonna see the normal hair coat and the longer hair, double coat. This is related to the climate change and the altitude above sea level. So the Steppen dog and the Highlander dog. They're just 50% smaller. Well, it's depend what they select. It's depend what select, because what they were doing, they were doing a selection basic to create another line. But the source of the dog are aboriginal one. They just select, and they select phenotypes and breeding, select the phenotypes, selection, breeding, selection. It's like this. It's pretty much like this. Romanian told that they are very good in working, for sure. But those dogs cannot perform in the steppen territory. In the hot territory, they cannot perform. It's impossible. Because of the long hair. The same we say for the Sharplanina, the same we'll say for the Karadenis, the same we'll say for the dog in a Caucasian area. They perform well. But they perform well in the place that they are made to perform. You cannot take, for example, this long-haired dog in the temperature in 35 Celsius degree. It will not perform well. You're gonna make the dog suffer in those. So if you understand what I'm meaning, you cannot take, for example, a dog that performing well in Tibet in 5,000 meter above sea level and bring it, for example, in Anatolia, not in the highland of Anatolia, but in those steppe of Anatolia, in this plateau. No, they're gonna suffer because the dog is made for, and it's adapt for thousands of years in that territory. Or for example, take a Turkish Kangal or Akbash and send it in 5,000 meter above sea level in Himalayan mountain. The dog will suffer. Healthy problem, a lot of stuff, because the blood need to be changed. The level of oxygen, it's so low, and they have a normal hemoglobin in the blood. Tibetan dog, for example, they have higher level of hemoglobin that can do the binding with the oxygen molecule. And the number of erythrocyte, it's much higher than normal dog. It's kind of adaptation. So you have to understand this. Or the kind of domestication syndrome, which I was explaining two previous live stream. Yes, 5 kilometers above sea level is extremely high. But in Himalaya, you have those pasture in those high altitude in 5,000 kilometers. And for example, as above you go, the more pure you're gonna find Tibetan mountain dogs there. Because the mixing with different breeds, it's not often, or maybe rare, very rare. That's what I'm talking about. I cannot take a Tibetan Mastiff and use, for example, in the south part of Albania. We don't have so much high mountain, first of all. And even those pasture, they are not so in high altitude. So you have to understand that. And the temperature is hot, very hot. After the winter passed, spring and summer, it will be devastated for those kind of dogs. I love mountain. I love it too. I love it too. I love it too. The mountain, the forest. I love the nature. In remote high mountains, it's the same with local human population. They not often mix with strangers. Yeah, pretty much the same. That's why. Pretty much the same. That's a good example that you brought. For example, the Caucasian people, because of those natural barrier, they did not mix with Mongolian Empire. They didn't mix. That's one of the example. Because the spread of the Mongolian Empire was huge territory, conquered huge territories. Conquer very huge territory. And you don't see often in the people in Caucasian area the Mongolian phenotypes. You don't see those eyes. You understand? I live in woods on the mountain next to the river. Nature is the best. Well, you have a beautiful place to go and play with your Central Asian shepherd puppy. If you live in this kind of environment, you're gonna enjoy. She's gonna enjoy the nature. She's gonna enjoy that. Because to have that in the town, it's not so good. But if you have those kind of nature, you can just go walk with her and you're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel amazing. Yeah, keep me update with video. I think if the puppy left Moscow, could be in Belarus, 3-4 days you're gonna have the puppy at home. Could be early, but you're gonna have the puppy at home. You have to just to advise you something that he gonna feel stress of transport. It's often in animals, stress of transport, because how many days she has been traveled, how many days she has been traveled, like a 5 or more. So the stress of transport, yeah, I'm talking about the stress of transport. So uh, usually the stress of transport increase the level of cortisol in the body and suppress the immunity. I'm not saying to worry. I'm not saying to worry about, but it's happened in animal during the transport. The transport all the time stress the animal, the livestock animal and the pet stressed when has to deal with a long distance. Stress, tired animal. So pay a little bit attention on that. Uh, Visit a vet. Why not? Take some supplement with vitamins to increase the immunity. Yeah, from Novorossiysk to Moscow, then Moscow to UK, I don't know anymore. Well, from Novorossiysk to Moscow, how many days? Like, if the driver didn't stop it, like more than 24 hours, if I'm not wrong. Depend of the driver, depend of the driver. Anyway, he rest. The driver will always rest because they are it's a long range distance. From Novorossiysk to Moscow, if I'm not wrong. It's like 24 hours with train or more, pretty much like that. Pretty much like that. Polish Tatra sheepdog is good guardian. She has no left yet, as a titre test has just been confirmed. So she is a 3 months old. How many vaccines she had in her passport? And don't do the vaccine right now. No, give a time to the dog, because I told you because of the stress of the transport, the immunity system is compromised because of high level of cortisol released in the blood. Plus, he was separate from the parents. You have to understand there are many factors that increase the stress level. Separate from parents, separate from mom, transport. So you have just to be take a little bit careful with her in the beginning. But you can ask, you can write me in Instagram if you have any concern. I'm gonna advise you. I'm gonna advise you. She gonna be okay. Pretty sure she gonna be okay. Pretty sure that she gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure she gonna be okay. Just I'm letting you know what happened during the transport. During the transport. Because she has separation anxiety from separate from the mom. One, change the owner that he had. in Novorossiysk. Stress of the transport, you have to understand. It's all together. And if you take some good supplement for her with vitamin D3, if they are combined, it will be better. Because the vitamin D3 increase the level of immunity in the body, as those kind of potent from the virus, microbes increase the level. When I took dogs, 2 dogs for example, was like the female that I took from South Korea was like D3 and K, yes, D3 came, but let to have vitamin C too, let to have different vitamins and minerals too. It's not just to have just D3 and K2. To be a supplement, complete supplement, it's very good. It's very important this time. Keep it inside for 1 week, 10 days. Keep it inside. Keep it inside. Ask about what kind of food she was eating back home to the breeder. Find a similar food. Find a similar food. It's important to find a similar food with a similar taste. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna find that. Because it's important, even if you find a better food, the transition, you need to do it step by step, not immediately cut and change the food taste. It's very important to do the transition step by step. It's very important that. Now they have good appetite. When they are in this age, they have good appetite. Royal Canin Puppy Giant and Kefir she has been eating. Okay, Kefir it's good. Kefir it's very good because has probiotic. If you don't find kefir, you can find good quality yogurt. Good quality yogurt. You guys can, if you can buy milk from the farmers, you can prepare yogurt at home. The breeder is very loving person. Well, I'm no doubt about that. I don't know the breeder. I was in Novorossiysk, but I was not interesting about knowing breeders there and this and that. And Novorossiysk now it's very cold. This weekend, very cold in Novorossiysk. If you have, for example, a problem with diarrhea, usually happen in puppy. Let's hope that it's coming from the not from the dangerous disease like parvo, but even from salmonellosa or something like that, from some enterobacterium. You can treat with antibiotic, but you need to correct the flora with probiotic. It's very important one. And lactobacillus It's very, very good to normalize the flora. And yogurt and kefir, it's rich in that. It's snow there too. Yeah, in Novorossiysk was very cold, very cold. Imagine even the sea, water start to be frozen near to the seashore. Novorossiysk. Kislovodsk, cold. Kislovodsk very, very cold. I'm pretty sure that Karachay, Cherkezia cold too. Because Karachay, Cherkezia, it's in border with Stavropol Krai. Central Asian Shepherd dog is very good against wolf. It's real winter last week in South Russia. Yeah, I get the information. I always get the information. I'm always update with the information, what's happened. I think it was minus 15 Celsius degree in Kislovodsk. Minus 17. Well, the difficult part is when it's windy. When there has wind, it's more cold. It's more cold. When it's without wind, you can hold that. But when it's windy, it looks like it's minus 25 Celsius degree when there has those windy. And Novorossiysk is known for the wind. Very strong wind in Novorossiysk. I remember when I was driving the car from Sochi to Novorossiysk, especially from the Gelendzhik to Novorossiysk, very high wind, powerful one. They shake the car in the highway. And it's pity for the women that come from the beauty salon with their when made in the hair. They will not stay in this moment in Novorossiysk. They gonna hair we're gonna fly. Several nights was almost minus 20 Celsius degree. Okay, let's see a little bit okay, I have battery, but I want to talk a little bit for the boxing match Better Biev against Bivol, because I was very happy about the decision. I like both guys. Both excellent boxer, talented boxer. But I was with a Better Biev. I've said in the first match that was controversial decision, and this time he did the maximum to win. I was very happy that he win after what he passed away last year. Problems with family, problems with wife. The wife was cherished for the Better Biev. That was very, very bad feelings. Very, very bad feelings about that. She was talking about the karma, but see the karma, he won. That's a real karma. No, it was not last year karma. What's this year karma? Good karma that this guy. Beautiful match. Beautiful match. Yeah. Great result. Yes, Bivol was by pressure. Look, he was against one of the best. Better behave. It's knowing for as a knockout artist, very powerful puncher. So high quality. If you see the resume of that boxer, it's amazing. They come from the same team. They come both from the same team. Was represent Russia. Both of them represented Russia. I mean, his wife on the first match. Yeah, I saw that his wife reaction was. I don't have so much comment, but it's very low. Very low how she react. By saying that me and my kids, we are cherishing for the better behave. No, you cannot talk about your kids. Kids with cherish for their father. Not because of you're angry, you can go and do like that. That was very low reaction. Very low reaction. I didn't like, and I wanted, and I wish it with my heart for him to win this match, because I saw how hurt was that after he lost, and how hurt he was feeling of his ex-wife reaction was, oh my god. And I wanted him, and I wish it with my heart to win this match, and he deserved it, and he won, and I'm very happy for him win this match. Very great guy, very good temperament. I like it him. Cold but good, nice person. Internet kicked me out about what about internet kick me out. What about you talking? He gifted her apartments in the center of St. Petersburg. But for sure he gonna give that because he has children with. It's normal. But she hated him. Well, I saw her behavior. It's completely spoiled behavior. Not normal behavior. Very spoiled one. No one applauds with people that has reason and logic. No one applauds how she react when he lost the first match. No one. It was very cruel reaction. Very, very cruel reaction. Because without him, she was nobody. Yeah, but she can keep hating him, but without him, she is nobody. And she was nobody. So you have to understand. Who is Bivol? Dmitry Bivol, the one that fought with Artur Beterbiev for the undisputed title in lightweight division. Beterbiev also very good for 40 years. Yeah, no doubt about that. Very good. Excellent athlete. Very excellent athlete. Excellent athlete. No doubt about it. Well, I didn't like it, his reaction in the end, but didn't give the hands, shake the hands. Because honestly, Bivol outclassed him. Where's that loyal, lovely accent from? Oh, Eastern European accent. I'm not talking everybody from East Europe to speak like that. I'm gonna say that Eastern European accent. I'm from Albania. I'm from Albania. And the match, I was, like I said, very, very happy for the decision. Very happy. And I was afraid when the referee, not the referee, when the judgment, one of them say 114, 114, I said, what again? How he saw 114, 114? I was very scared when the first one read 114, 114. I said, oh, again? Robbery? What's going on with that? Greetings and I wish from Mexico, my Albanian amigo. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But Bivol did excellent homework against Arthur and Mexican champion. Oh yes, amazing. This match was he outperformed, outclass in the box. Because we know and he know that Better be is a hard puncher, very hard puncher, and it's very powerful. And he was all the time under the pressure because he was chasing him. And the only way to win was to use that defensive and to outperform, outclass in the match. Zlatan Smailagic, yes, Albanian. He outperformed that. It was amazing match about them. Very amazing one. When was the match? 2 days ago. I think was in Abu Dhabi, something like that. Mitko Dimitrov, bro, I had many Russian friends when I was young, but to call in English, they all have big self-esteem. Bivol was no different. We understand this. They have those kind of mentality. They are a little bit cold. You have to understand, it's the environment that make them cold. So we should not judge them so easily. There is a cold place. They have those. Not because we in Balkan we don't have the hard life. We are harsh people too in the Balkan. Very harsh people. Very harsh people. We are very harsh people in Balkan too. So in Balkan, for example, we have the same mentality. Take to everybody. Albanian, Macedonian, Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian, we have those kind of harsh mentality. I'm not saying that it's not good, it's good. But the culture is almost the same. We have the same similar culture. Same similar culture. He say Rus. No, I'm not from Russia. I say I'm Albanian. Yes, can't explain in English, but you understand. I understand very well what you mean. But doctor is not harsh. What do you mean, Bella? Are you talking for the Dražan? Look, I'm not talking about the intellectual people. Intellectual people are open mind, has vision. They are not are intellectual. That's why are the brain. You box? No, I don't. Yes, Drajan is from Serbia and it's very good person. Very respectful one. Very good person. But you have to understand that he is intellectual one. He is a doctor. You have to understand that. Yes, with a sense of humor too. I understand it. So Bella, if you didn't see the match between Beterbiev and Bivol, you can find in YouTube. It's very high class match. Amazing. It's a high class. Was the best match of the day. The the best match of the day. Everybody was focused in that. Was for the undisputed heavyweight, for undisputed lightweight title of the world. You can find in YouTube. You can find in YouTube. Just I had football to watch. I do not like football at all. I don't know, but I don't like football. I used to watch football until 2002. After that, I lost the interest. Who is playing? Well, say MMA. Yeah, I watch MMA, but I prefer boxing. I prefer boxing. I like MMA too, but not as boxing. In childhood, I was a goalie for our district football team. Uh-huh. Where is the Drajan? Why he's not commenting? Did he see the boxing match? I was defender like Franz Beckenbauer. PSG against Lyon. Okay. Now I understand. You are with the PSG or Lyon? No, I saw only highlight. I used to play in ice hockey. I used to box during some games. Well, now I understand when you say boxing some match. Yeah, hockey player all the time get angry and box. They start to brawl. And I understand that when you say that. I don't know, I see somebody want to say something here. I can feel a little bit the energy, tension. I don't know who is. Zlatan say Usyk. Usyk is one of the best, pound for pound. No doubt about that. Amazing athlete. An amazing personality. Very good personality, very calm personality. Humble, not doesn't get hype. Bivol Artur and says you are the best Russian boxer of all time. Bivol and Artur, very excellent one. High level boxing. High level boxer, no doubt about that. I absolutely agree about it. About this one, the third one, I don't know. Usyk is excellent. Yeah, absolutely agree about the Usyk one. Well, did you know that Beterbiev and Usyk has fought together? I'm not sure was in an Olympic game, but they fought together. Usyk and Beterbiev. Kostai. Sisu. You have to know. Maybe. Was he in a heavyweight division? Was he in a heavyweight division? Maybe I know, maybe I don't. It's picture that does not come in my brain right now, to be honest. It does not come. It does not come in my brain right now. But I know that Beterbiev had the match in the past against Usyk. I'm not sure was the Olympic game. He fight with a little brain. I don't understand it. Well, do you guys have any question about the topic of today or about animals or dog? About working dog, and you feel free and made because soon I'm gonna leave for today. They fight each other 2 times. It was an excellent topic for explanation. In amateur. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Was the amateur. Thank you for the time today. Have a good day. You're welcome. You're welcome. Zlatan post Serbian flag. We know that you are from Serbia. No need to show the patriotism. Here. Carmageddon, you welcome. Ooh, he's from Turkey too. Are you mixing with Turkish? One parent Serbian, one Turkey? Ah, Havala means long life. Thank you. Havala. Well, I don't know what doesn't mean that. Are you from Bosnia? Herzegovina? It is like Russian. Well, it's a Slavic language. So they're gonna have similarity. Okay. Yeah, I've been in Sarajevo, Busovača, Zenica. Bela means thanks. Banja Luka. I've been in other places too, but I don't remember well. Was a festival. A bull match. Was festival in that moment. Was in a small town. They organized those bull match. And they were roasting lamb. I like it, the lamb taste in Bosnia. Very good lamb. Very good one. Really very good quality lamb. What percentage of Russian language do you understand? Small percentage, my friend. Small percentage. Нет, говори по-русски. Yes, it is popular in Bosnia. So we are 13 people here, but some of them are just keeping silent. Why you keep silent, guy? You every time. Participate, make a question. I know that maybe you like the stream, maybe you won't, you are shy, but no need to be shy. Even if you make question that it's not so hard question, it's easy question, but you just make it or just participate. No need to be shy. Well, the likes are because there were many peoples. That's why. I know you speak Russian. Well, I'm not so from the communism area that we did as a foreign language was the Russian one. But because of friends that I have in Russia, because my family that I have in Russia, I understand some words. Not all of them, but I understand. Even if I don't understand words, I understand the body language and I get the meaning without too much explain. Well, yesterday was a Russian holiday, and for all the Russian viewers, we congratulate us and a celebration about that Russian holiday. They come and go. Well, they can do that. It's not a big problem. They can come and go, stay, participate, make question, feel free. My mom taught me Russian, so she teach you Russian. Bella, yes, Rus. Bella, it's Gruzia, Georgia. What time is now? Okay, it's time to say to thank you for everybody being in the live stream. For the people that didn't watch my new content, feel free. I upload the new content about wolf attacking livestock guardian dog in the Sivas. I wish everybody have a good time, have a good day, have a good night, depend on the time zone, and see you guys soon in the next live stream. Thank you, Emiliano. Bye. Thank you, everybody, for being in the live stream today. Thank you, everybody, for the participate. Bye bye.